everyone, welcome to the stream. Did you know that on this day in 1961, Alan Shepard became the first American in space? Today we're aiming for a space-like goal, getting all achievements in Rat Shaker. Let's make this a memorable conquest. Are you ready to shake things up?
Guess my streak ended anyway.
Oh dang, Free. That means you did lose your streak at some point.
Hey everyone, big shout out to Chalk Car, the amazing car who loves drawing on everything and exploring awesome video games. They most recently streamed The Plucky Squire, a delightful adventure that puts a fun twist on storytelling. If you haven't already, follow Chalk Car and join their creative and casual gameplay sessions. Trust me, you don't want to miss out on the fun.
Yeah. Really good at streaming, OMFG.
LOL.
How do I ban Harmony Bot?
couldn't make it. They all think that you're faking, but seeing ain't believing. I know now. I take all your stupid, burn it as my fuel, yeah. 'Cause we're running out of time, so I'm gonna make it mine.
The chosen one, I'm not the one to underestimate. I want the throne, I learned to crush obstruction, rush through barricades, levitate. Got it tatted on me, told them follow me. They see the vision, now it's 2020, clear as Tahoe, Lexus, clear as day. No longer move around and fear.
Hello?
Hello?
Oh, hold on. Because for some reason, of course. Windows default? No, I want my headset. Oh. Hold on. I thought I was prepared. Okay, now they're turned on.
Hello?
Okay, phones. Okay, testing.
Hello?
I can hear you. Hello.
You can hear me now?
okay?
Yes, I can hear you.
Well, I could hear you before, but it was coming out of my my monitors instead of my headphones. So now
Okay.
I've got you in my headphones.
That's good. Let me fix my VTuber lean. There we go. I'm gonna resize your icon a bit. Let's see, maybe.
Hi at Jubilee.
Hey, whoever that is. And can you also share your screen?
Yeah.
Preach.
Dang, my computer's freezing. What the heck?
I didn't do it.
Did you do it?
Chalk car. That was who it was.
What the heck?
Video games. Which team won the first Overwatch League championship? New York Excelsior, Shield Dynasty, Philadelphia Fusion, or London Spitfire? This one's so easy. Well,
I don't know why.
you know.
Yeah, okay. Keep doing Jeopardy because I can't figure out why my freaking browser is frozen and I can't do the screen share.
It's fine. So I have a list of things that I'm doing in my house, and my first thing was to clean out my refrigerator
Okay.
so that I can get to the food in my fridge and actually start making some food at my house, like some boiled eggs and like a chicken rice soup in the crock pot. And the only thing that I did was cleaned out a gallon pitcher and put water in it and put it in the fridge. Nothing else got done. I'm like,
good.
wow. Yeah.
You know what?
I was
Yeah.
not right, but
Spitfire-
neither was anybody else.
Spitfire was what I was gonna put until I saw Chuck Guard pick B, and I was like, you know what? I'm gonna pick B also.
Okay.
I sent you the link.
Oh, yes. Is it fixed to where
Maybe.
it... Okay, mythology, easy question. Who in Greek mythology led the Argonauts in search of the Golden Fleece?
I know this one.
Don't you dare. Oh, man. Dang it. Okay, so let me see. This is the top left corner of this screen.
Of the whole screen or just of the Steam
well,
banner?
So like there's a light here, a red light.
Yeah.
And
But like,
a
so do you see my mouse
square
cursor?
thing. Uh-huh.
So this is where you do the square, right?
Yes, but there's like a menu bar.
Yeah, so I'm saying, so the
on
top
this
left of the screen is
side
like
of
here for me.
it.
So when you say
Yeah,
top left of the
that's
screen,
the top left of the...
yeah, I was saying this
Well,
is
of
top
course,
left.
that's going to be the top left of the screen, but that's like the top
the
left
banner.
of the banner.
Yeah.
And then
Well,
there's like an achievements block over here.
Yeah, look, I built the thing to test this. So before you don't
Oh,
even have to
okay,
do
so
all
it's
this.
fixed. Okay.
Well, here, this is the calibration grid. So, do you see the red lines hit both corners, or all four corners, I guess?
Yes,
And then there's-
calibration. Well, it needs to go a little bit further to the left, a little bit. Like
So it's not
half
lined
of
up.
a
It's what you're-
pixel, but it's not. It's fine. It's
Half a
close.
pixel, it should be
It's close
fine.
enough.
Yeah. And then there's a blue rectangle that shows that's there to help you see the green rectangle, and the green rectangle should be right at the edge.
Yes, it's close enough.
Close enough. Okay, well. Whatever the mistake is, that's
Oh,
how much you have to.
Congratulations,
justify.
Chalk Car. It's not enough to be a worry.
Did you see the joke that freaking HarmonyBot made earlier?
No?
So HarmonyBot does like automatic shoutouts, right? When a regular basically joins the channel, HarmonyBot would be like, in this case, she said, "Hey, chat card, where was it? Let me scroll around.
Very punny.
Here's, hey everyone, big shout out to Chakar, the amazing car who loves drawing on everything and exploring awesome video games." So she called Chakar a car, right, instead of a person, I guess. And so I called her out on it. I said, "Hey, like, you know, Chakar's not a car." And then HarmonyBot said, what did she say? Here it. She said, "Haha, Nebu, you're funny. Chakar might be a car, but he's also got the moves on the creativity, so he's a pretty cool chat car. Or maybe he's just really good at streaming."
Oh my god.
Yeah, it's like, what the heck?
Wow.
This is what
that's awesome.
AI is now today. Like, video games. Who starts in
Video
Blue
games.
Legend? Oh, I know this one.
Kanye West, Lemmy, Ozzy Osbourne, or Jack Black. I'm gonna go with this one.
I'll give Chakar a second before I reveal the true answer because I know the answer. But I have to not wait
Well,
too
apparently
long.
it's not Ozzy Osbourne.
Well, I didn't say it wasn't. Maybe I'm gonna let. Well, here's the thing. I don't know how long 60 seconds is. Like how long ago you. So I have to do it before the timer expires. All right, Chakar,
I
your
said
time.
30 seconds. So.
Your time's up, Chakar.
Figure out which
This is
one
it.
it is.
This is the correct answer.
Oh. Well,
Dang, I did early because we're just this awkward pause now while we wait for HarmonyBot to confirm it. So today we're playing this game called the Eclipse Files, and it's a Chinese game, I think. So as you can see in the Steam category here, it has a Chinese name, which I don't know how to pronounce, but the English title is here, the Eclipse Files.
so does this mean that I'm going to have to try and figure out how to say things in Chinese?
Yeah, that is exactly what it means. I'm pausing the music here. Let me make sure those browsers open. And we're launching game. So I think it's a visual novel. But here's the thing. So I don't know if you noticed this pattern, Jubilee, but whenever we play a Chinese game, the subtitles go super, super fast. So you have to read it really, really fast. You remember?
I do
the last few
remember
times?
that.
Yeah, okay. So you ready? I can start the game. And there might be text right at the beginning. Who knows?
Okay, let me switch over to chat only because otherwise my screen is going to be super laggy.
Okay.
And here we go, chat only. All right, so now I can be able to see who's talking.
All right.
I'm ready. On Marcus Echo. The Eclipse Files. New game, load game, quick game.
What is this one? I don't know what that option
It's kind of
is.
loud.
Oh, give me a second. Really? It's loud? Because I feel like my voice volume is louder than it.
You guys are like the same in my headphones anyway.
Alright, I can turn it down a little bit more. But how's this?
That's better. Well, actually, that didn't change any Well, I guess it's like the higher end of the violin is not so piercing anymore. So yeah, it's good.
I don't know why disable tutorial is enabled. I feel like we want to enable tutorials, meaning we don't want to disable the tutorial.
New game, load game, quit game.
Initiate investigator, infinite movement points, infinite investigation points, no serious injury effect, no sanity breakdown effect, no check required when escaping enemy pursuit, uses intuition correction dice by default. Field investigator, no serious injury, no sanity breakdown, no check required, uses BRP dice by default. Legendary investigator, check required when escaping enemy pursuit, movement speed decrease at half HP, serious injury, additional sand loss when taking sand damage at half sand, sanity breakdown, uses BRP dice by default. What should we do?
You know what? I'm going to go with initiate investigator because no ever conversation was talked about sanity breakdown.
Don't you think we should do legendary investigator?
I don't think so. No.
Because we want the serious injury effect?
Nope. No, we sure don't. No.
Alright, fine.
The only way that I would do a legendary is if we had enough people watching this stream to comment and say, you should play legendary next time. But if nobody comments to say we should play legendary next time, this is not happening. And I'm talking like 10 people or more. 10.
You should invite none of your friends and have them all
goodness. And that's not even happening this stream. That's happening in a stream in the future.
You should play legendary.
There you go. See, you heard it from them.
No, it's just one. All stories, characters, worldviews, and settings in this game are fictional creations. They have no connection to any real individuals, events, organizations, histories, or belief systems. The story is designed solely for entertainment and artistic expression and does not convey any real-world stance or value judgment. In-game storytelling may contain metaphors, symbols, or ambiguous expressions, but they all serve the fictional world. Players' interpretation of the story are personal understandings and do not represent the developer's intent. Was that fast enough?
It looks like we can take our time, actually.
100 years on, the madness endures.
This thing here that says I have to press a button to proceed.
Oh, okay. Special note. Fictionalization of time and settings, while drawing upon the millennial era as an artistic backdrop, all locations, institutions, social...
Well, they're talking about the millennial era as if it's like some like long gone past that, can only be remembered through legends.
Well, I wasn't born in 1926.
No, but the millennial era is like, I don't actually know what the boundaries are, but it's like, isn't it like the 90s or something? It just
said what the boundaries were from 1926 to 2026.
That's the story boundary of the game, but that's not the boundary of the millennial era.
Oh. But it's saying while drawing upon the millennial era as an artistic backdrop. So from 1926 to 2026.
Yeah, but that's like making a game saying, oh, we drew upon the February era. Like, it's not that long ago. You can't call it an era. Like, it's,
Now, well, okay. So the screen before said millennial era is defined as...
No, that's not what it said, that the game takes place between 1926 and 2026. It didn't say...
That was what I was getting from it.
I don't think it said anything about millennial in the previous screen. I think this is the first time it mentions the term millennial.
Can you start over and see?
Fine, let's see.
And no, we're not playing legendary.
This is our second playthrough now, right? So now we already played on casual, so now we're playing on legendary. This is our second playthrough.
Initiate. Override. Okay.
Yeah. Doesn't say the word millennial anywhere here.
Well, that's what I was assuming, because it's saying from 1926 to 2026. That's the millennial
but that's
era
not
that
even
we're talking about.
No, there's not.
At HarmonyBot 573, tell Jubilee to play legendary.
Harvey says, sure thing. Hey, Jubilee, Chucker wants you to play Legendary. Are you up for the challenge, or are you just trying to outshine us all? The Millennial Era has a specific meaning. It refers to a specific moment in time. It's like saying, I don't know, what's another era? The I don't know, the Egyptian era or something like that, right? Like Egypt still exists today, but we're not talking about today when we say the Egyptian era.
At HarmonyBot 573 tell Chalkcar we need 8 more people to make me play Legendary.
Apparently HarmonyBot got confused there because it's telling Jubilee to tell Chalkcar.
No, it says, hey, Jubilee, tell Chalkcar they need 8 more people to make you play Legendary? Question mark. Looks like you're setting some high standards. Or maybe you're just teasing us all. Either way, I'll cheer you on whenever you're ready to show us what you've got. Like, it was questioning why I was saying that.
Right.
Okay. So anyways, that millennial time frame is what I'm considering the millennial era.
No, but this isn't a millennial time frame.
This game.
This is like some random dates. Here, let me look it up. Yeah, so millennial is 1980s to 2000s. Like, that's what the millennial era refers to.
No, that's like a title of the millennials.
Yeah. This is the era called the millennial era. Other eras have different names. So when you say the millennial era, you're talking about this era.
What is a millennium?
A millennium is 1,000 years.
Okay, hold on.
Which is not this span is 100 years. So the span that they're talking about in the game is not a millennium.
Okay. Yeah, it is saying a millennium. Well, okay, fine. So now that we have completely argued about the fact that we're not talking about a span of 100 years, but we're only talking about a span of like 20 to 40 years.
No, so I mean, I don't know what this date range is. I had assumed that this is the range during which the story of the game occurs, but it doesn't say that either. It doesn't say anything about it. Like it doesn't tell us what this date means at this point. So we don't know what this date means.
Bing!
But if we accept or if we assume for now that this is the date during which the game spans, the millennial era is only a small part of this date. It's only like 20 years out of this 100 years.
Emotional damage.
And they're saying they're drawing upon the millennial era as artistic backdrop. Like, doesn't mean that everything. How could I say it? That it doesn't tell us anything about when the game occurs necessarily. There's some implication, but it's like they could have said like we're drawing upon the Egyptian era as our artistic backdrop, right? And then you have all these like sphinxes and pharaohs and whatever, but set in the year 2026. Like you could have a story like that.
Nebu?
Yep.
I think you're reading too deep into it. It's just saying that like this period of time is what they're saying is going to be their backdrop.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying too.
But nothing on it is that's what have you been saying this whole time?
I mean, I've said a bunch of
things.
things.
I thought you were saying that that's not. Well, I was assuming that it was during this period of time.
Yeah, so it doesn't say that.
And it's just
but it could be.
Artistic backdrop. It could be.
Yeah.
And it's during this whole period of time from 1926 to 2026. I wasn't alive.
It doesn't say that either. It could be true that it's during that period, but it doesn't actually say that it's during that period.
We're not going to get past the welcome screen, are we? Okay. They are by no means a realistic depiction or allusion to any specific historical period, region, or the actual social operations within China. artistic license statement. To enhance narrative conflict and dramatic tension, the plot employs necessary artistic exaggeration and condensation regarding the severity of cases, character responses, and the chain of events. This includes, but is not limited to, simplifying administrative procedures and highlighting key conflicts, all for the purpose of advancing the fictional story. Do not take it as a realistic reference.
Oh god, this still goes on and on.
Clarification of creative intent. The storyline focuses exclusively on individual fate, human nature exploration, and fictional suspense. It does not contain, nor is it intended to provoke, any discussion or judgment on China's real-world institutions, legal practices, or social governance efficacy. The developers firmly uphold the social stability and developmental achievements of China. Go China! Yay!
So
Guidance for player interpretation.
This game is critical of China, is what it sounds like.
Yeah, it sounds like they're going to be like downing China, but they think China is a good social economic structure and they're not really downing China. This is just artistic interpretation of what they think China is like, but it's not really like this.
All right.
Guidance for player interpretation. We kindly urge players to focus on the emotional and philosophical experience of the story itself. Any attempt to take fragments of the game's plot out of context, to make forced associations with or inferences about reality, severely distorts the creator's original intent, which we explicitly oppose. I'm not reading any of that. The prologue, the sacrificial fire. Oh, good job, you saved it. 1997, United Kingdom.
Sir, the fire is spreading down from the upper floors and the stairwell is full of smoke. The main door. It's like something has jammed it from the outside. It won't budge. Fire department's at least 10 minutes out. Smoke spreads faster than fire. Do you hear any other guess? No. The whole building is terrifyingly quiet. There were plenty of people when we checked in this afternoon. This fire is spreading unnaturally, like something's feeding it.
Pause. Pause.
What do you mean pause? You want me to pause
Is there any
the
way
game?
we can speed up the text?
I mean, you saw the options like I did. The door itself is cold, but the frame feels as if it's been welded shut. What's even stranger is that the alarm never went off. The sprinklers didn't activate and the emergency lights are out. This doesn't look accidental. You mean someone did this on purpose? So what do we do now? There's a fire extinguisher over there. These old hotels have them on every floor. Maybe if I click, I'll skip to the end here. Yeah. If a small fire blocks our way, it can clear a path for us. This fire feels too deliberate. I have a sense it's not just to destroy something. More like it's fulfilling some kind of ritual. Anything out of place we see might be trying to tell us the truth. WSD, space investigate, okay. Light indicator. Click to quickly turn off your light in your hand. Backpack where you can view and use items. The map can also be viewed here. Investigate the target ahead. End action, proceed to the next person. Oh, so it's like turn-based? Actively attack targets within range.
Oh, lovely.
Skills, uses active abilities. Trade, exchange items with 2 people. Use this item, discard. So we memorize these characters from Jubilee in case. This one means use and this means discard. Don't mix them up. If we discard an item that we need to use, it's really bad.
So the use is going to be on top and the discard is the bottom throwaway. Okay. Oh, descriptive information about the item is going to be in Chinese.
Perfect. Investigation phase.
Ooh. So move to the right.
You mean the left? Wasn't the fire extinguisher to the left? Why are we moving this way? Isn't the fire extinguisher up here?
We're investigating.
We are in the middle of fire. We need to put out the fire.
Okay. Oh, that was something sparkly.
No, not attack. Investigate? We got the fire extinguisher. So
Extinguisher.
Use?
Oh.
Are you sure you want to use the fire extinguisher? I think so. Right here. When used, you can select a flame within 2 grids and extinguish all flames in a 1 grid cross shape centered on it. Then, when used as a weapon, you attack enemies within 1 grid. Okay, so actually not here.
Click on
I want to use
this
it here.
one. Yeah, this one, yeah.
Oops. Let's investigate. Wait, why is it? No, I want to.
No, you need to move over to, yeah.
No, this is still not where I want. Hang on. Let me. Maybe if I step here.
There you go. Yeah.
I guess this is good enough. All right, use. Chris used fire extinguisher.
Chris used fire extinguisher.
Here, do it.
Looks like it's out.
You can make a suspend save here. Confirm? Sure. Let's make a suspend save here. Suspend save successful. Now we can spend time looking around because the fire's out. Kind of. I mean, you're still the backup fire, but the main fire of the game, I guess, is out. Looks like the hotel price list. Is there something clipped to it? It looks like a piece of parchment covered with strange symbols. Wait, what do we obtain?
A scroll.
Scroll Wither. A mysterious
Wither
spell.
spell.
Recorded in ancient
Mysterious
text.
spell recorded in ancient text. After chanting, it can attack an enemy and cause splash damage that may harm nearby teammates. The caster may also suffer a magical backlash, requiring a person with extremely strong will to withstand it. Ooh.
How good's your will, Jubilee?
Oh, I've got wills of steel.
The journal. I hope the shopkeeper left something more useful than the missing person report. Great. My most treasured book is finally getting a reprint. The first edition was in 1888, over a century ago. But more important than that, there's another matter. It has chosen her, the girl. She is the perfect vessel. Her intact humanity will serve as a key. When the flames of the pentagram go out, the rift will be torn open. Vessel? A key? I'm afraid we didn't simply stumble into a fire scene. Some kind of sacrificial ritual is taking place here. Maybe the answer is on the 2nd floor.
And you just put the fire out. Investigation notes were updated.
Again, I'm gonna shrink your icon because it's blocking some of the text for me. There we go.
Oh, you can see my icon?
Yeah. There's a lot of stuff here. Whoa! An unopened bottle of whiskey. High proof.
Oh, my icon is in my, like, person. I thought you were meaning, like, my mouse. Okay.
A vending machine with a combination dial attached. Judging from the shopkeeper's journal, the code may be related to the publication year of his most treasured first edition. Let's give it a try. Yeah.
1888.
Unlocked successful.
Oh.
Alt M1877? Thunderer model? Why would the hotel owner keep such a weapon? Things are getting more suspicious. Got the pistol.
We got a gun.
Do I still have my extinguisher? I do. Anything else here? I think that's it, right? The door doesn't budge at all, as if it's fused with the space. Pushing it doesn't feel like it's blocked, more like sealed. It's as if something intends to completely isolate this place from the outside world.
Oh, stairs.
That
And
seems
the
bad.
pentagram on the 2nd floor.
And an anime girl. There's a bell hidden inside the flower pot. Without a careful look, it would be almost impossible to notice. A ritual bell. The craftsmanship is old and its surface is covered with protective symbols. This is not a decoration. Sounds can sometimes break the rhythm of a ritual. If used at the right moment, it may interfere with that circle. So we have to interfere with the circle?
Oh, I was looking up here. There's a door.
Yeah, I see the door. Sir, over there. There's someone, a girl. It's her, the girl mentioned in the journal. She's entrapped here by accident, Chris. This circle, these candle flames, they were all arranged around her. She is the core of the ritual and the offering. Then what are we waiting for? Let's save her, now. Easy. Look around. The ritual's underway. Any rash move could trigger unpredictable consequences. These candle flames, they're the key. How do we extinguish them? With our hands? Ordinary methods may not work. If this is a ritual, then we need something that can disrupt its symbolic structure. Like the bell, maybe?
Alright.
The candle before you is lit. It's glow flickering, but you get the feeling it won't be easy to put out. Guess we use the bell. Oh, but we don't have any action points anymore. I guess we end action. What are these icons? Is this like C here and... Oh. Bell clue select to synthesize. Currently selected clue. Click to deselect. Click to synthesize clues. Does not consume action points. Okay, well we don't have any clues yet, I guess. The candle before you use... Oh, same thing. Oh, you can use the... We share the bell? I thought only the other guy had the bell. Because it took the ritual bell from the other guy's pocket, I guess. You ring the bell in your hand, and as it chimes, its chime echoes. The candle before you gradually goes out. Okay. The magic circle has been destroyed. It shouldn't be a threat anymore. Same thing. The ritual circle has failed. Chris, let's get the girl out of here. Got it.
Uh-oh.
Wake up. Can you hear me? Good, you're awake. I'm taking you out now. Can you walk? Then there's no choice. It's an emergency. Hold on tight to me.
Because he's carrying Alice, Nicholas will be unable to attack, use skills, or use items. Uh-oh.
Sir, look at the patterns around the altar. They're starting to glow. This is a countermeasure structure? They anticipated that someone would try to disrupt the ritual. The altar itself is the trap.
Oh.
Is that a monster?
Lovely.
On the steps. Those flames, they're taking shape. Will-o'-the-wisp. Creatures of pure flame and malice. When the sacrifice ritual is interrupted, these guardians activate. They're completely blocking the only exits. Sir, we're surrounded. Then we fight.
There wasn't an exit over there. Can you look and see if there's something up in these rooms?
I don't think there is gonna be. I think we need to go past the will-o'-the-wisps.
Okay. I was just meaning to, like, because this room's open and this one's blocked off.
They're all blocked off.
See what I'm saying? Oh, okay.
Situational evolution.
An intangible aura brushes past, bringing bone-chilling coldness, as if some ancient existence is whispering, yet nothing can be grasped. No immediate effect. Oh. Oh. Uh-oh.
What? Is he not in range? There we go. Smash a single target within one grid with a fire extinguisher? No, I wanted to put him out with a fire extinguisher. That's not how it works. Might as well shoot him then if we're gonna do it. If we're gonna smash him with a thingy. Use a prompt to attack a single target within 5 tower range requiring dex check. Well, what's our stats? Do we have higher dex or strength? Our strength is higher, so we should smash him with a fire extinguisher. And he does karate, in fact. Unarmed attacks deal 100% more damage. Sadly, when your action bar is complete, you could perform a dex check. If successful, the action bar is immediately refilled. Okay. Change positions. What does this say? Jubilee, tell me what this says.
Ho Chi Minh Unarmed attack with a single target within range on a successful strength check deals strength times 0.03 base strike damage. On critical success or higher, deals strength times 0.5 base strike damage. Can you just
Chris launch an unarmed
Chris launch
attack
unarmed?
on the will of the wisp.
Roll
66. Is that good? Extreme success.
extreme.
Confirm. Pow! Let me punch that fire right in the face. Can I hit him again?
Do it again.
No,
Oh
I
no,
don't
never mind.
have
You
points.
can't.
Can I run away? You want to skip those with pursuit, so you need to make an agility check. Nah. Let's just stand here. I guess this guy doesn't do anything because he's carrying a girl. Oh, he can run past now, I guess, right?
Yeah. Has he got good agility? Oh.
Extreme success.
Okay.
Now what? Can we exit?
You don't want to leave Chris.
The door seems like it's going to be open now.
Okay. Let's
Bye,
leave Chris.
Sir, the front door that would not open earlier can now be opened. Bad. Chris, open the door. Don't turn around. Don't look behind us. Sir? Behind us? What's behind us? Don't look, Chris. Close your eyes. Hag. Sir, the door's open. My God, your eyes. You're bleeding. Don't mind me. Get her out first, now. The fire's coming. But you're right. The wound isn't right. The blood is cold? I'll get a doctor. Hold on. It's not a burn. I saw something I should never have seen. My right eye is still caught inside that rift.
The mark, its gaze, was supposed to fall upon me. You shielded me from it. The voices in the dark, because of you, now they whisper in my ear too. We're connected.
What gaze? What rift? What the hell's going on? Sir, we need to get you to a hospital now. Let's move. Get her out of here first. My eye. We can talk about it once we're outside.
I'm sorry, and thank you. What you took in my place, I will remember in my own way.
Complete the sacrificial fire
You push
case.
open the door and step out. Oh, sorry.
Complete. Oop, I didn't see what they
And step
wanted.
out onto the street. You were saved. As for what that indescribable entity in the hotel was, no one knows. Perhaps that was the abyss itself. Chapter 1. First glimpse of the night. 3 years later. Nicholas's right eye did not go blind, but he chose to cover it with a patch. In the fire, he saw something that should not exist. And since then, that eye has been catching glimpses of the cracks at the edge of reality. He called it the price and sealed it in darkness. He adopted Alice, the girl he pulled from the altar, and became her legal guardian. For months, as he sorted out the paperwork, a letter from home sat unread in his mailbox, from his cousin, Liu Jianjui, frantic and barely legible. By the time he opened it and flew back to China, all that awaited him was an obituary. Liu Jianjui was dead. The official ruling was suicide. Nicholas did not press for details. He simply returned to his father's old agency, pushed open the dusty wooden door, and stood among the piles of unsolved case files.
Zenji, I only just got back. How did things come to this? I rushed home the moment I received your letter, and I still wasn't fast enough to see you one last time.
Sir, a registered letter came for you. I slipped it under the door.
Thanks. Who sends a registered letter at a time like this?
Cousin, how have you been? I heard you're returning to take over the detective agency, so I have a friend deliver this letter here. Lately, I felt someone watching me from the shadows, but I can't find any trace of them. Over time, I even began to doubt my own sanity. Until I stumbled upon some clues about him and decided to keep investigating. By the time you read this, I fear, knowing I cannot escape fate's black hole, I am willing to be the firefly that illuminates the darkness. I believe in you. I believe you'll uncover the truth, but please be careful. The Watcher is on the verge of losing control. By the way, I borrowed a book from the library, Soji Shimada's The Tokyo Zodiac Murders. Professor Chin Yong recommended it to me. He said it's a classic. I haven't had a chance to return it. Could you do it for me? Do you remember that puzzle we played as kids? The one with the missing piece? I've been thinking about it a lot lately. Wish you all the best, Zenjui.
So this is obviously some sort of secret code.
Can you keep this letter?
I don't know. But Zenju is telling us to use something that only they know together as childhood friends to understand what the real message is.
Okay, hold on. Time you read this, I fear, knowing I cannot escape fate's black hole, I'm willing to be the firefly that illuminates the darkness. Believe in you, I believe you. Okay, so we need to look for Soji Shimada's The Tokyo Zodiac Murders.
Yeah.
The public playing kids, the one with the missing piece. I've been thinking about it a lot lately. Okay, I'm ready.
This letter's from Zenju. Could it be? I know I can't escape the black hole of fate, so I'll be the firefly that lights the darkness. Zenju, what are you trying to tell me with these words?
Sir, you have 3 guests. They seem to be here about your cousin. I've led them to reception area to wait for you.
Okay, I'm coming.
Ooh.
Cute girl. We should go talk to her immediately. But first we
Maybe
gotta
save it first.
Yeah, how do I say? Oh, there we go. A lot happened today. Should I write down my diary? Yes. Any secrets here before we move outside?
There was one on the bed.
Where? I think it's my desk. Is it my bed?
Oh.
Oh no, it is my bed. It's not that asleep yet. 2 cute girls. Actually, and then maybe this is a girl, I can't tell.
That's a person with a missing leg. Long time no see, Nicholas.
Long time no see, Officer Dew. Last time I saw you, weren't you still at the academy?
Ah, you're getting senile, Nicholas. I'd already graduated when you and your father went abroad. Forgot that?
Is that right? We've been writing and calling all these years. Maybe I'm still jet-lagged. Oh, and just call me Shen Li Bang. I'm still not used to Nicholas. You're coming here in person, it must be serious.
I figured I couldn't keep from a great detective like you.
Is it about Zenji?
Right. Based on what we found so far, the case has been ruled a suicide. But this school, there's something rotten about it.
How so?
Several previous disappearance cases at the school were quietly buried. I thought something was off, so I looked into it unofficially. I didn't do anything illegal, but the more I checked, the worse it felt. And I think this case might be connected to a singularity.
Singularity? What's that?
You don't know about singularities? I thought someone as well-read as you would have heard of them.
Go on, I'd like to hear it.
A singularity is a paranormal hotspot found around the world. In these places, strange things happen.
The monster from the fire in London. Could similar things have appeared here too? What exactly do you mean by paranormal locations?
The urban legends online might be fake, but the disappearances and bizarre deaths are real. Her eyes are red.
Go on, I'm listening.
Of course, this isn't the kind of thing we can discuss openly, so this case, it's a personal request, off the record. The victim is also your family. If you enter the scene as a relative, it will draw less attention from the university than if I openly expand the investigation. I'll show you the case file in the car. The scene is sealed off, kept as it was. So, what do you say, Detective Shen?
What do we say?
An offer I can't refuse.
That's an offer I can't refuse. Officer Dew, pleasure working with you.
My pleasure. And these two are close friends of the deceased, also co-clients. I think they'll be a big help in the investigation. Let's go when you're ready. It's getting late. Any longer and it'll be dark.
Got it. But since it's almost dark, why not go tomorrow?
You've only just set up the agency, haven't you? If I'd come any later, someone else might have snatched you up. Besides, this isn't exactly an official case. Night makes it easier to handle.
You really
Of course, where there's
mind
like
now?
ghosts and creepy stuff. Of course, you think just anyone becomes a police inspector at my age?
You're barely younger than me. Young, right?
What was that? I didn't catch it. I'll give you one chance to repeat it.
Nothing.
Mm-hmm.
It's the same thing. Anyway. Okay.
Yeah.
Hello, detective. My name is Gang Rui. Rui Zenyu was like a brother to me. Hello, Gang. Detective, whatever you want to know, I'll tell you everything I can. Zenyu and I were very close. He was like sunlight itself. How could someone like that ever choose to die? Zenyu is my cousin. One of the... Well, so that means they're cousins too, right? If you're the brother of your cousin is also your cousin?
Did he say he was his cousin? I thought he just said he was a friend.
He said he was his brother, didn't he?
Oh.
Zenyu is my cousin, one of the few
I
family
feel
I've
like
left.
I'm missing some of the stuff.
I'll do everything I can to find the truth. Thank you, detective, but I have one request. Go ahead. Can I come with you during the investigation? No, you can't come with me. You can come, but the scene may be complicated. Will your leg be alright? Don't worry, I've had this cane for years. It's like part of me. I can even use it to defend myself if needed. No need to worry about me. Alright then, we'll be counting on you at the scene. You join the team. Detective, anything you want to ask? Let's wait till we get there.
My headphones turn off again.
Did we lose Jubilee? I guess we lost Jubilee. Gosh darn it.
Well, no, I'm still here, but for some reason it switched back over to my computer instead of the headphones again. So hopefully it's not echoing to where you're hearing yourself.
Nope, it's not.
Okay, well then we'll just turn the volume down and continue as it is and get rid of these stupid headphones that are not working anyway. Hello, Mr. Detective. I am Cao Jingying, Gangrui's girlfriend.
Gosh darn it. I was hoping she'd be single.
Oh, darn.
Hello, Miss Cow. Is there something on my face? You've been staring at me for a while.
Don't mind me, Mr. Detective. I've been able to see things most people can't since I was a kid. Just now, I noticed a faint aura around you. You might have come across something unusual recently.
It's fine. Are you coming with us for the investigation?
Yes, I'm going too. Liu Jinju is a mutual friend. What happened has been hard on both of us, and I don't feel comfortable letting Gang Rui go alone. And this is a little embarrassing to say, but my spiritual sight sometimes gives me hints. I hope I can help at the scene.
I see. Then we'll be counting on you at the scene.
Okay.
Just join the team.
Oh. Any other questions?
Let's wait till we get there.
There was a phone. Okay.
If
only time could stand still forever like this plastic flower, never withering.
do anything on the phone.
Oh, this.
The
Oh, the Mona Lisa. A decorative replica of the Mona Lisa. Oh, a door. The bathroom. Is it like that one that we were playing the last time where every time we look in the mirror there's a handsome person staring at us? No.
That's my experience every day.
Mm-hmm. Cool. Oh, it's the door.
Sir, the guests are still waiting for you. I know, I'm coming.
Oh, there's a girl. Oh, that's Alice. Okay.
This is Alice's room? She's a piano.
I don't know, but there's a doll on the bed. It's kind of creepy.
Yeah, well, that's why I think it's not Chris's room. I'm thinking it's Alice's room.
Oh. To the left. There you go.
This is a mission board.
This is the mission board. You can replay previously completed dungeons here. Dungeons? But it won't affect your current progress. Okay. Sir, when you're in the middle of it, it's hard to see clearly. Please be careful.
Alice, did you see something? I'll be careful. I'm counting on you to watch the agency, and don't open the door for strangers.
Yes, sir. If you're late, I'll leave a nightlight on for you. By the way, are you taking Chris on this case?
Hey, you just reminded me. Might as well bring him along, give him some experience. I'll go tell him to get ready. Sir, you done with the guests? Yes, I have a general idea of the situation. We're going out later. Remember to get ready. No problem. I'll go get the car. Oh, Siri woke up. No problem. I'll go get the car ready right away. How are you doing? Have you recovered from the jet lag since returning from England? That was like 3 years ago. Full of energy.
Right?
Assistant Chris is always on standby. You got plenty of energy, as always. Go get the car ready. Understood. So did he do it?
What was out that right-hand side door?
I mean, that's part of the exit.
Oh. Oh, we're just gonna go. We keep dawdling, and it'll be pitch black.
Alright, so, any thoughts or theories on this case?
My gut tells me Liu Jinjui definitely didn't kill himself.
I thought it was
But
a
let's
woman.
wait till we get there for the details. Do what?
I thought Louise Zhu was a woman. Ready to go anytime. Okay, by the way, what do you think about the case? Zhen Yu was a good person. I can't think of any reason he would take his... Oh yeah, because he said they were brothers, so I guess he is a man. He would take his own life. But I don't know the details. Let's talk more when we get there.
When can we leave?
Right away. By the way, what do you think about this case?
Do you want the realistic take or the more out there one?
What do we want?
Metaphysical view.
Let's hear the metaphysical view.
I didn't expect a serious and proper person like Mr. Nicholas to be interested in such supernatural things. You weren't like this when you asked me about campus urban legends just now.
That had nothing to do with Zenju's case, so I didn't want to delve into it for the time being. But this might provide some ideas for solving the case, so let's talk about it.
Actually, it's nothing particularly supernatural. It's mainly because Building 7 has always been the most mysterious building in our school. All sorts of rumors about it being haunted are endless, a mix of truth and fiction. No one knows for sure.
Don't you have the yin-yang eyes? Can you see anything in there?
Yin-yang eyes. There are indeed some, but strictly speaking, not that many. However, the magnetic field there is very chaotic, and the energy surge is also very turbulent. This might make it easier for incidents to happen there?
Easier for incidents to happen.
Every semester, we hear news of various deaths in our school.
What the heck? Who would
and
enroll in that
everyone has
school if everyone's like
Right.
almost dying there?
Let's go join up over there because we know we're gonna die. Everyone has become numb to it. Things like sudden death from studying for exams, or jumping off a building, not a cliff, due to love troubles. Among these, the 6th and Building 7 are the most frequent.
6, 7, you say?
6 and 7. The 6th building is in a remote location. The surrounding environment is quiet and it's close to the library. Many students preparing for postgraduate entrance exams choose to study there overnight, so news of someone dying suddenly often comes from there. Don't study overnight.
Just don't enroll in this
Building
freaking school.
Or just don't go to school there. But Building 7 is different. There's a problem with the building's design. I heard from a senior in the civil engineering department who is in the paranormal club that the feng shui of Building 7 is very bad. It gathers yin energy, which causes you to feel a chill, even when entering it in the summer.
Isn't that perfect? It saves on air conditioning and fan costs.
The incidents that happened in Building 7 are mostly accidents or suicides. Some people even have seen black shadows during evening self-study sessions there. But I haven't seen it myself because I rarely go to Building 7.
So you think it was a supernatural event like a magnetic field disturbance or an energy vortex that caused Zenyu?
You said that, not me. But since Zenyu is found there, it's normal to have such a guess.
However, where there's smoke, there's fire. There must be some secret in Building 7 that caused such rumors. I'll have to go there and see the situation before I can say more. Buy some nuts or bananas or garlic or something. Mr. Detective, is there anything you need? Got anything new? Holy water?
Oh.
Its liquid seems to have miraculous uses. Crowbar? Also known as the holy... Wait, there's a timer, I just realized. There's the holy sword of physics.
That's what time it is. It's 6:55 p.m.
Yeah, but that means like the game progresses even if I'm just goofing around.
Oh, alright. We have 500 coins, by the way.
It can be used to pry things open or as a weapon. When held, STR checks R. Oil lamp. Flashlight. Oh, flashlight's better than oil lamp? Wooden broom. Perhaps it can be used as a weapon.
Or we can use it to fly.
Well, what? Do I have anything? Do I have weapons? Insight. Abysso. Able to see what should not be seen. Actively unseals a right eye to gain special vision abilities, but continuously lose sanity. Right, no check fire result +5. So this guy's good with karate. What does this guy do? Social. Athleticism. Without a cane, barely able to move with a cane, normal mobility is restored. Psychic. Special. Due to special reasons, eyesight is reduced. When making a perception check, her own vision is not affected by. Perceptive. Any sign loss below physical. Okay.
Oh.
I guess we should buy some weapons, maybe. Let's buy the flashlight. And holy water, maybe?
Yeah. I would say just get them all. Oil lamp and wooden broom, too. If they're there, we've got 295 coins
yeah,
still.
What if I need that for next mission?
Oh, that's true. Well, we can sell them because...
Yeah, but usually in games you lose... And I guess in real life too, you lose money when you buy something and sell it.
Oh. There might even be some stuff that we can find along the ground.
Car's ready. We can leave whenever you are. I think that's just
the door.
Yeah.
Okay. Enter decor. A glimpse into the darkness. Difficulty. 1 star. On the second day after the detective agency opened, Nicholas was organizing photos and materials related to his recently deceased cousin, Liu Jinjui. Then a registered letter arrived. Although it was unsigned, years of correspondence with his cousin allowed Nicholas to recognize the handwriting at once. It was signed. He already had many doubts about Liu Jinjui's death, so he decided to go to Liu Jinjui's school to look for more clues. And we have the whole team. Regarding Liu Jinjui's case, I've already given you copies of the relevant files. Still, I'll briefly go over the clues we've found so far.
Okay.
So far, we've identified 2 people closely connected to the case. First is Wang Kaiji, Liu Jinjui's roommate and closest friend. The 2 are very close. However, he was taking an exam at the time of the incident, and there were also witnesses who saw Liu Jinjui enter Building 7 alone that morning.
Was he alone?
That's what I just said. And that's one reason the school believes it was a suicide. He entered Building 7 alone, and we found no evidence that anyone coerced him.
Could he have been tricked?
We couldn't confirm that. If you have doubts, you'll need to ask the people involved directly.
Okay, then who is the other person involved?
Louis Jinjui's advisor, Professor Chen Yong. He was the first to discover the body.
Could you tell me more?
Chen Yong claimed he had a paper to discuss with Li. I can't ever say his name correctly. With Li, but couldn't reach him. He heard Li enter Building 7 alone that morning, so he went there to see if he could catch him.
That doesn't add up. If you can't find someone, wouldn't you ask their roommate first?
Chen Yong learned that Li had entered Building 7 from his other roommates. His other two roommates can testify to this. They did receive a call from Chen Yong that morning asking about Li's whereabouts on the dormitory landline.
I still feel that something here doesn't quite line up.
If necessary, you can go and ask Chen Yong yourself. I'm heading to the crime scene now. If you need anything, find me at the entrance to Building 7.
If possible, I'd like to go to the crime scene.
You can, but the entrance is currently sealed. I need to apply to my superior to have it opened, and approval will take some time. In the meantime, you can look around the school for other clues.
Okay, I understand.
Congratulations, Chalk Car. You are hitting all the arrows with marvelous timing.
I'll check everyone's. Let's see. 63, 61. Yeah, okay, so then this guy's the second strongest after this guy. Also the second most dexterous. Alright. Trying to figure out who's gonna be responsible for fighting when this shit hits the fan.
Yeah.
This way, or is this back to the exit? I guess this is back to the exit. Who's this? You think she's single?
Are you investigating what happened to Zinjui?
Who the heck are you? Why are you asking about Zenjui right off the bat?
I am Li Wuyu, president of the Spirit Investigation Society. Liu Jinjui was one of our members. I imagine you're here investigating because you also find Jinjui's death suspicious.
What do you know? Just spill it.
I may not know as much as you do, but I know it might be related to that book, the Jianjing Records of the Strange.
What book? Sounds pretty mystical just from the name.
I only know that a secret might be hidden within. It records a secret art, one that might be able to bring back what was lost.
You're saying that Zenji was secretly studying this thing?
I don't know. I'm only here to tell you what I know. But if you find this book, could you bring it to me?
Why don't you get it yourself? What's in it for me?
How about this? If you bring me that book, I'll tell you a secret in exchange.
Fine, fine. I'll go look for it.
More students. They seem to be discussing something, but stopped when they saw someone approaching. Their eyes are a bit wary.
Should I try and talk to them? Sure. Hey, you two, what are you talking about? Nothing, nothing. Who are you? You look unfamiliar. Are you an international student? Yes, I'm from the UK. I haven't seen you before. Are you new here? No, I'm just here to investigate the case. I saw you two chatting, so I want to ask you a few questions. Investigate a case? What case? The recent incident in Building 7. Are you a cop? No, we're assessing the investigation. Officer Du is at the entrance of Building 7 handling the unsealing procedure, and she's preparing to take us inside to examine the scene. Assisting the police must pay well. I'm not really sure about that. I'm just Mr. Nicholas's assistant, here to help with the investigation. Who is Mr. Nicholas? Mr. Nicholas is the deceased's cousin, which is why he came here to investigate the case. I see, that's a real shame. Let's set that aside for now. Do you know anything related to the case? We don't have any clues because we just moved here not long ago and we don't know the deceased. I see. Well, alright then. What a waste of time. We can open it directly. Sure. Steal all their stuff.
Look at all those books.
A strange picture
A
book.
strange picture book containing images of bizarre creatures, but no text. You casually flip through a few of the pages of the book and come across a page depicting a terrifying, indescribable creature. Unable to resist, you took a few more glances.
Oh no. What if it causes us to go crazy? Failure.
Oh.
Pushing the
Try
roll?
again?
You sure you want to use 10 investigation points to push the roll? No, I'm not sure. How many investigation points do I have? Does it say? Oh, do I have infinite? Is that what this means?
Oh.
Then
yeah,
yeah,
that's
hell
right.
yeah, push the roll. There we go, 79.
Hey, good job! Oh, wait.
Even worse.
Man. Reroll.
Rerolls.
Reroll.
I guess.
Reroll! Oh, my word. In a momentary lapse of concentration, you notice the unknown creature in the book grinning at you. But when you look again carefully, there was nothing there.
I lost 3 sanity.
-3 sanity.
What's this?
Oh.
Strange picture book.
A tattered picture book with pages filled with distorted and deformed patterns. Staring at them for too long can cause a dizzying sensation. Lovely.
Does that mean I took it? Oh, I guess I did take it.
You just took it with you.
Senju's desk with a book placed on it. It's Soji Shimada's The Tokyo Zodiac Murders. This groundbreaking
Perfect.
work of Shin Honkaku mystery mainly describes the painter's fantasy of killing 6 girls in his family. Then, based
Okay.
on their zodiac signs, a part of each body is taken to assemble the perfect woman, Azoth. But later, he and his stepdaughter died mysteriously, and then his 4 daughters and 2 nieces also disappeared. Then, 6 incomplete corpses were found across various locations, their positions corresponding to the zodiac signs. Of course, the trick here is that 5 corpses were cut and reassembled to eventually form 6 incomplete bodies, thus concealing the fact that the 6th person is the murderer. That the 6th person, the murderer, is still alive.
Huh.
That's pretty convoluted.
Wow.
You can make a suspense save here. Sure, why not?
Oh, that's the suspended save. There's a book there, yeah.
An English book with yellowed pages. Reading it may require a certain amount of background knowledge. Okay, like who has the most knowledge among us?
I think it was Cow.
54, 73. So it's Nicholas, actually.
Nicholas,
I'll let
okay.
him take care of that one then. The draft notebook. The name of the cover is Liu Zhenzu. The last page is a few names written in shaky scrawl, then violently crossed out. Considering Zhenzu's condition with both arms and cast and pinned to his chest, he could only have written this with his toes? So the crooked handwriting makes sense, but the crossed out names are already illegible. Whose names were crossed out?
Ordinary draft notebook. 1 page is filled with names, all crossed out with heavy strokes.
On the table lies a worn old book titled Jianjin's Paranormal Records. Many pages are damaged, making it difficult to read, requiring knowledge check. The main content is very supernatural legends from the Jiangxin town area. These strange tales have been endless since Jiangxin town was suddenly abandoned. Look at this, guys. All these waifu posters and anime.
Mm-hmm. And that's his roommate, Wang, whatever his name is.
Yeah, can I want to switch characters. I guess I do inaction. So I want this guy to start doing all these knowledge checks. $18. Let's push our roll. Failure! Gosh darn it.
Reroll!
Reading this book leaves your mind in chaos. And you can't make sense of its contents. Try again. One! Spending visiting points to fill the check gap and make this... Yeah, because we have infinite, right? Right? Is that what, right?
Yeah. Yes. No. Yeah, push. Success!
An introduction to cosmic energy lines and energy fields. The author is... In our universe, there are many cosmic energy lines that intertwine to form energy fields. Energy flows and interacts along these lines. Such energy lines also exist around Earth. They envelop the planet like a satellite orbit. Since the energy lines are intertwined, when several energy lines projections on the ground intersect, their intersection point on the ground will condense powerful energy. The more energy line that converge, the greater the energy. This powerful energy can even affect the stability of space. With some reasonable catalyst, it can disturb space-time. These points are called tin spots. The more energy lines that converge around a weak point, the more easily the weak point can disturb space-time, meaning it is weaker. The consequences of space-time disturbance include the appearance of creatures that do not belong to this world, and surrounding objects being sucked into other dimensions, etc. Even if no disturbance occurs, things from other worlds will have a certain impact on our world through the tin spot. Various supernatural events often occur around the tin spots. These effects can also directly act on the person's spirit, causing hallucinations, amplifying inner fears, and leading to phenomena such as insomnia, nausea, vomiting, and limb weakness. Once a space-time disturbance phenomenon occurs, it can be very dangerous if it's uncontrollable. Fortunately, space-time has a self-correction mechanism.
Perfect!
Congratulations, Shakar. Fortunately, space-time has a self-correction mechanism. Unstable peacetime disturbance will quickly stabilize due to energy loss. Things from other worlds will return to their own world, and the things sucked into the other dimensions will randomly return to random coordinates in our world. Using a large amount of energy can extend the durations of these phenomena, but as the maintenance time gets longer, energy required will also become larger, with an increasingly fast growth rate, eventually reaching infinity. When the energy used reaches infinity, it may completely tear the space-time barrier between the two worlds, causing them to merge. What will happen then is currently inconclusive, but it is certain that because the energy used is too great, both worlds would have been destroyed before that. Oh god, the weaker the point, the more likely it is to produce space-time disturbances. The energy required to maintain the disturbance will be greatly reduced, and the duration will also be longer. Therefore, by finding a suitable weak point and driving it to disturb space-time, as long as the method is controlled, it is possible to obtain corresponding experimental observation data within a relatively safe something. The rest is mostly experimental data, not much to see.
Wow. This book elaborates on the mysteries of energy lines and energy fields. It specifically mentions weak points, intersections of energy lines where the fabric of reality becomes fragile enough for supernatural phenomena to permeate our world.
On the table lies a worn old book titled Jing's Paranormal Records.
Okay, here we go. Yay!
One page stands out, but most of it is damaged and stained, and only a few words are legible. Rumor has it that those with the ability can use this method to travel to another world. The complete form of the incomplete ritual. A ritual? A ritual to travel to another world? And complete incompleteness? Could it be a ritual to restoring missing limbs?
A book found in Liu Jinjui's desk, inconsistent with his usual reading habits. Several pages have clearly been torn out and the edges are neat, suggesting it was done recently.
Isn't this the book that what's her name wanted? The Strangeness of Strangeness or whatever? Records of Strange?
I think so. Why is that one still flashing?
I'll never know.
You don't want to talk to Wong?
I want to talk to him using this one.
Ah.
Oh wait, that's not Wong. Here's Wong.
You would quickly recognize the student in front of you as Liu Jinjui's roommate, Wang Kaiji. The two of you have spoken before. However, he seems troubled by what happened to Jinjui and looks listless. It may take considerable effort to get information from him. Requires a difficult social check.
I knew it. This is our social expert, this guy.
Oh. Ah.
See?
Oh, nice.
Good thing we use a social expert. Keiji, it's me, Jing Ring, and I don't believe Zhenjiu took his own life. Deep down, you don't believe it either, do you? You were the closest person to him. If something really happened to him or if anything was wrong, you must have noticed it before the rest of us. Keiji, don't carry this alone. What do you know? Gengrui, I don't know if I should say it. Keiji, Zhenjiu is dead, died in a place like that, and they called it suicide. The longer you stay silent, the less chance anyone has of understanding what he left behind. He was your closest friend. You're right. I'll talk. I don't know which parts counts as clues, but I'll tell you everything I remember. Zhenjiu was brilliant. His perception far sharper than most. I used to think it was a gift. Later, I realized that being that sensitive can also be a curse. Zhenjiu really was perceptive. Go on. A few months ago, he borrowed 2 books from the library. One was an old copy of Strange Tales of Jiang Jin, and the other was the Tokyo Zodiac Murders. I don't know how he managed to borrow the old book. The library usually doesn't lend out that kind of material. 2 books? He never mentioned them to me. After he bought them, did anything change? After that, he started getting paranoid. He kept saying his things had been moved. He put a book on the desk, come back and find it on the shelf. Pages in his notebook would be out of order. He stopped trusting his own memory. Knowing him, he wouldn't have become like that for no reason. What else did he say? He also kept saying that wherever he went, he felt eyes on him. He could sense the stares, but he couldn't say who it was, and he had no proof. That feeling kept closing in on him. Watched? Did he ever say who it might have been? Around that time, several 5th and 6th year students moved into the room next to ours. They often stood in the hallway speaking in low voices and stopped whenever anyone came near. Zhenjiu thought they were watching him. 5th and 6th year students still living in the dorm? That is unusual. What happened next? Not long after, he went into an indoor ski resort. His ski pole was suddenly snapped, badly injuring both his arms and legs. Or his hands and arms, sorry. Later, he told me he believes the pole had likely been deliberately sawed through. The purpose was to severely injure his arms, perhaps even to make him lose the use of them. He said that it was only the first step. After the accident, the pole disappeared too. The fear of losing parts of your body. I can understand that, at least a little. Yes, he said that if he kept waiting, the next thing he lost would not just be his hands. His voice was calm when he said it, but his eyes. I only understood later that he was already considering the worst possible outcome. Go on. While he was in the hospital, did anyone visit him often? While Zhenjiu was in the hospital, Professor Chen visited often. He always brought books and food and seemed especially attentive to him. At the time, I only thought Professor Chen truly cared about Zhenjiu. Professor Chen really has always taken good care of his students. What about after Zhenjiu was discharged? After he was discharged, even before his follow-up appointment, he said he was being watched again. He said the people watching him were the outsiders who frequently went in and out of Building 7. Building 7 already had ghost stories around it, and accidents happened there often. The university later abandoned the building, but those people still went in and out frequently. Zhenjiu said that sometimes they stayed inside for 3 to 5 days at a time. I don't really understand the ghost stories, but people frequently entering and leaving an abandoned building is definitely strange. Are those 2 books still here? They should both still be on his desk. Oh, a few pages were torn out of Strange Tales of Jiang Jin. I don't know who's tore them out or when, but Zhenjiu was especially concerned about those pages and searched for them many times. The Tokyo Zodiac murder wasn't damaged though. He had bookmarks in several pages and underlined long passages. Torn out pages. And that underlined mystery novel? Was there anything else? Before it happened, he asked me to help tie up some rope loops. Our paranormal club was planning a summer test of courage event in Building 7, and that classroom had been chosen for the haunted house setup. The rope loops on the ceiling were supposed to be for hanging dolls and decorations. He said we should tie the loops first and come back the next day to hang up the props. I didn't think anything of it at the time, so I helped. He stood beside me, smiled, and thanked me. Then he whispered, "I'm sorry." His voice was so soft, as if he was afraid I wouldn't hear it. Yet, he had to say it. He looked so calm when he smiled, but thinking back now, that wasn't a smile that meant thanks for helping. Why did he apologize? Did he already know it would end up like this? Did I... Kage, don't do this. It wasn't your fault. Zhenjiu wouldn't want you to keep blaming yourself like this. He mailed letters to Britain before. The first one was regular airmail. He asked me how to fill in the UK postcode, so I looked it up for him. I think the recipient's surname was Kennedy. Later, after he was discharged, he asked me to mail another letter for him, this time by registered mail. At the time, I felt as if he had finally made up his mind about something. Also, he wrote something on a piece of scratch paper once. Looked like a list, but he crossed it out hard, almost immediately. I couldn't make out what it said. There was one small thing. I never knew whether it counted as a clue. After he was discharged, he asked me to buy some apples and place them upside down on the corner of the desk. He said they would last longer that way, but the next morning he asked me whether anyone had moved them. That was when I realized he wasn't really worried about the apples. He was using little things like that to check whether someone had moved them, I guess. I told you everything I know, Gengri. If there is still anything we can do, please keep investigating for him. Don't worry, I won't let what happened to him end without the truth. What the heck, we got so much stuff. Successfully dialogue with Wang Quaig without any clues.
Wang Kaiji's words. Lin Jui, Zhen Jui, and Wang Kai entered the 7th teaching building to set up a haunted house for a courage test. Liu Zhenjui revealed to Wang Kaiji that he always felt watched and noticed that some people stayed in the teaching building for an unusually long time. Inverted apples. In Liu Zhenjui's dorm room, all apples were placed upside down. He insisted this kept them fresh, but no one had ever seen him eat them. Broken ski pole. An incident involving Liu Zhenjui's at the indoor ski resort. The broken ski pole showed unnatural marks, and afterward the pole mysteriously disappeared as if it had never existed.
So how do I pick up this book to give it to... what's her name? Guess I can't.
Now those two things first. Everybody was kung fu fighting.
Those cats were pretty fast.
They were fast as lightning. Ooh, a female student.
You think she's single?
Every time I enter Building 7, it feels like I'm stepping into... Can you hit the enter button or something? A space that shouldn't exist. The layout changes, and sometimes strange cleaners appear, but no one believes me when I tell them. Okay, another female student. The girl with the bun in front of you is staring blankly at Building 7. You recognize her as Cao Jinjing's classmate, but you can't remember her name for the moment. As far as you remember, she seems to be interested in supernatural matters, just like Cao Jinjing, and she was in the same club as Zhenjui. You may be able to get some clues from her. Requires a social check.
Dang it.
Nice.
Oh, wait, actually we only need 21, so I guess we're fine. Wait, we got 99. Well.
Yeah, because he added another.
Hello.
Hello. Oh, it's you, Gengrui. Why are you here alone? Where's Jinjing?
Don't worry about her. It's just you and me now, babe. Are you also here to mourn Zhenjui?
Yes, I never thought something like this would happen to someone as kind as him.
Yeah, Zhenjui was indeed a very good person. Sunny, cheerful, and always ready to help. To be honest, if it weren't for him, I might still be a gloomy person now.
If Zhao Fang heard you say that, he'd probably tease you about it again.
Come on, Zhenjui and Xiao Fang are both good friends of mine. Besides, Zhenjui is already... Sorry. I don't really feel like joking about this right now.
I'm sorry. Then are you here to mourn Zhenjui too?
I'm here to investigate Zhenjui's case. Officer Du also thinks something is wrong, so she brought in a detective to help. I don't believe Zhenjui's death is that simple.
You mean that older guy in the trench coat over there?
She can see through walls? Yes, we're collecting information related to Zhenjui now. Is there anything you remember?
I wouldn't call it a clue. Oh, wait, I just remembered something. It's about the classroom where Zhenjui was found.
Yes, I know. It's the abandoned art classroom in Building 7.
Why did the music change? When she said something about... Okay. That wasn't just an ordinary art classroom. Last Halloween, our art college used it for a haunted house event.
Huh? Is that so?
Yes, we spent a long time preparing for it. Later, a senior from civil engineering said Building 7's...
Mouth shape layout?
Okay. Could easily trap wind and echoes inside. Something strange also happened that night, so after we took down the haunted house decorations, we never went back there.
What strange things happened?
Even if I tell you, you probably won't believe it. You'll just say it was all coincidence. Jin Ying used to complain about that side of you a lot.
I don't really believe in ghost stories, but I didn't know that our classroom had once been used as a haunted house. Thank you. This may be a useful clue.
Oh, right. There is one more practical clue. That day I saw a strangely dressed person walking toward the storage room. There was a strange tattoo on his upper arm, roughly like this.
That tattoo is definitely strange. Our university generally doesn't allow students to have that tattoos. And the storage room is usually locked. I don't know who has a key either. I see. This is a really important clue.
All right. That's everything I know. I hope you can find the truth soon. Haunted house activity location. This is once the site of a Halloween haunted house, but the abnormal events that occurred far exceeded the scope of the performance. Eyewitness accounts are fragmented, as if their memories were tampered with by some force. A female student witnessed a stranger entering the utility room. The person was wearing a robe, and an unsettling tattoo on their exposed arm seemed to writhe on the skin. Looks like a spider. Blech. Oh, more people. Wait, how did they get up there?
Oh, is this Gangrui? What are you doing here? Ah, Professor Chen, hello. I think there may be something wrong with Zenji's death, so I came here with Officer Du and the detective she brought in. I want to find out what really happened to Zenji. Yes, Zenji truly was a lost. I had planned to take him along on a field research project this summer. The holiday was only a few weeks away. How could he? Professor, you also think his death is strange? Of course, I don't want to believe he would have gone that far. After the ski resort incident, when I visited him in the hospital, he still seemed to be trying hard to recover. How could he? Yeah, by the way, I heard you were the one who found him. Could you tell me more about what happened? That morning, I was about to look for Zenji to discuss a certain document with him. That document was extremely important. I even applied to have his exam postponed because of it. Did you call his dorm at that time? Yes, I called his dormitory that day to ask whether he was there. His roommate told me he had gone to Building 7 early that morning. So I rushed over as well. After that, I searched through the building and eventually reached that classroom. Later, through the window, I saw a figure inside, kneeling near the back door in a very unnatural posture, facing away from the door and leaning forward. I felt something was wrong, and when I looked more closely, I realized it was Zenji. I immediately called the police and then asked several students to help force the door open, because neither the front nor the back door could be open. After that, to preserve the scene, I immediately told the students to leave the classroom and wait outside for the police. Once the police arrived, they sealed off the scene and all of us gave statements. Okay, I noted it down. I'll be right here if you need any help. You can come to me. Okay.
According to Professor Chen Yong's description, when Li Jinjui was found, the scene was a locked room. Professor Chen had to call several students to break down the door to enter. After entering, he also protected the scene to the maximum extent. Oh, there's somebody there. Yeah. Oh, there's a bunch of stuff flashing on the...
This place is covered with sticky notes, all anonymous complaints written by students. There may be useful clues among them, requires observation check. So who has the best observation?
What's observation?
Yeah, good question. Is it inspiration, maybe?
Maybe. Or insight.
Okay, so let's see. 87. I guess it's her.
Building 7 is scheduled for demolition. Students are asked not to enter the building out of curiosity. In addition, rumors that Building 7 is haunted are unverified and false. The police are already involved in the relevant incident. Please do not spread unconfirmed information. There's a campus map beside it. It may come in handy later. Okay, then scooch to the left a little, and there you go. This place is covered with sticky notes. Oh, we've already got that. Nice. Building 7 is about to be demolished and entry is forbidden, but I still keep seeing weird people going in and out. Yeah, no idea what they're doing in there. Don't they know Building 7 is supposed to be haunted? Don't talk nonsense. What haunting? Building 7 is just old and falling apart. That's why it's been torn down. It's normal, or being torn down. It's normal for people to move things in and out before demolition. The haunting rumor isn't totally baseless. Building 7 has a big courtyard and a huey-shaped layout, so anything unclean that gets in just circles inside and can't get out. That's why it gets creepier over time, a senior from civil engineering told me. Yeah, I've heard that one too. And Building 7 was abandoned after the school stopped recruiting national defense students. Back then, they held classes in Building 7 to keep whatever was inside in check with their righteous energy. This is getting creepier by the minute. But one thing's for sure, Building 7 has a terrible reputation among students. So in theory, nobody should be going in and out of it so often after it was abandoned. What are those weird people doing there? The 7th teaching building is shrouded in indescribable shadow. Even in broad daylight, strange figures can be seen wandering within. Students are tight-lipped about it. Oh, wait, go back. Oh. Right there.
Cursed
A
doll.
worn-out doll with... Yeah. Worn-out doll with no arms. There's a hole in its face that lets light through, giving it an eerie aura. Well, I wish you hadn't picked it up. I'm so sorry. The moment you touched it, you felt a pain like a blade piercing your brain, but when you came to your senses, you realized nothing had happened. You began to doubt your own perception. Where did that piercing pain come from? Is it possible that in another world, you, like this doll, are suffering torture, and you're perceiving that pain? Perform a willpower check. Okay. Okay, good job. Extreme success. Doll without hands. A dilapidated doll left in the basketball court, missing its arms for unknown reasons, as if telling an untold story. There's a small canteen beside the basketball court. Gangrey likes basketball, but when he's on the court, you often wait here and buy water for him. So the owner knows you well, too. He's sitting inside now, slowly waving a fan. This canteen is very close to Building 7, so the owner may be able to provide some eyewitness clues.
I think that's a social skill. So the guy, I think. Oh, it's only 1 point difference. Fine, we just use her, it's fine.
$61. Ooh. Success!
Oh, aren't you the student who comes here with Gangrey to buy water? Your name was, what was it again? I'm getting old, I can't remember names. What's the matter?
I'm Cao Jinjing, sir. I wanted to ask about what happened to Louis Jinjui a few days ago. Did you see anything unusual around here?
About him? What a terrible shame. He was such a good kid, and he used to come by and help out often.
Sir?
Sorry, I got caught up remembering the past. As for him, I've already told the police almost everything I know. If I had to add anything, it's that the day before the incident, I saw him enter Building 7 with a friend.
Walked into Building 7? The day before?
Yes, but I don't know that student, so I can't say who he was. I think he was from the same dorm. I remember seeing the two of them go out together before.
Okay, I understand. He's probably talking about Kaiji.
Are you investigating that case? Then take these energy drinks with you. Think of it as my small contribution to finding the truth.
I don't know if I should accept this, sir. I remember your wife isn't in great health, and you're still supporting your son through college.
It's alright. If I didn't have to watch the shop, I'd want to go investigate with you. It's just a few drinks, not much money. Don't worry about it.
Thank you, then. The convenience store owner confirmed that a week before the incident, he saw Liu Jinjui and a companion enter the abandoned teaching building, carrying items suspected to be stage props. Well, we already know that because he was talking about how he'd put, like, ropes or something. Oh, there's a couple of kids on the basketball court. There you go.
Hey, aren't you Gangrey's girlfriend? It's already dark. Wandering around here isn't very safe. Isn't Gangrey with you?
It's all right. I'm fine. I can still find my way.
Still a little dangerous. How about we call Gangrui over to walk you back after we finish playing?
No need. I'm here to look for clues related to Jinjui.
About Zenzui? Yeah, what happened to him was really a shame.
King Roy and I also think that there is something wrong with his death. Officer Du is investigating as well, and she brought Jinjui's cousin in to help.
I see. No wonder I saw a police officer with a few strangers from outside the school coming in just now.
Then have you remembered anything related to Jinjui?
We don't really know whether there was anything unusual about him, because he was always close with Wang Cage. We were roommates, but we rarely talked much. After what happened to Zenzui, the two of us moved to a different dorm. Let me think. Once I overheard him talking to Wang Cage, it sounded like he was being watched.
Being watched? Did he ever say who it might have been?
He didn't mention that, but there was a few people who seemed suspicious. Recently, a few students moved into the dorm room next to ours. I heard they were already in their 5th or 6th year and it still hadn't graduated. They said they moved next door because it was convenient for classes and exams. If anyone seemed suspicious, it was them. They often spoke in low voices out in the hallway, which I found strange. If they had something to say, why not say it inside the dorm? Why go out into the hallway? And they spoke very quietly, stopping immediately whenever someone came near.
That does sound a little strange. Did you pay particular attention to them?
We were pretty busy with coursework, and when we had free time, we just wanted to play basketball and relax, so we never really tried to approach them.
All right. I've made a note of it. I'll tell everyone later.
Alright, we're getting ready to head back too. The physics building is nearby after all, and that rumor about vanishing at dusk is pretty scary.
Louis Jinjui insisted that invisible eyes were constantly watching him, and the new students in the adjacent dormitory whispered in the hallway as if conversing in some incomprehensible language.
Is that it? Did we look at everything? I think so. Yeah.
I think so.
So it said something like we can combine clues or something like that? How do I do that? Seal?
Building 7 as a crime scene has been sealed off. It will take some time for this unsealing application to be approved. Let's investigate. Girls by the roadside. Ask roommate. Okay. Yeah, go to the Xinjiang Records of the Strange. Book found in okay, blah 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 blah. That's and it's got a 1 or a 2. What's the one that we need to take back to that chick in front? Can you go back to the girl that's standing in front of Building 7 and see if she'll take the book from us?
President,
President,
oh, that's
I found
you. Sorry.
it. Yay! I found it on Jinjui's desk. Is this the one? Yes, this is the one, but why are several pages torn out? When we got it, they were already gone. As expected, it's no ordinary book. No matter. Then let me tell you what I know. Those pages recorded a ritual called complete incompleteness. Condition: several incomplete individuals, each missing a different part, or a single fully incomplete individual as substitute. Process: initiated by casting a stone, the caster being the beneficiary. Result: the recipient gains a complete body. The contents of those pages. You read them before, President? Yes, but I can't fully trust my memory, so I needed to examine the original text. But since the pages have been torn out, it means someone doesn't want others to know about this ritual. A forbidden art like this, would Zenjui really get involved with it? I don't know, but Zenjui fractured both hands. Even with a full recovery, they'd never be the same, so it's understandable he'd want to study this. However, you should have noticed too, the text mentions a fully incomplete individual. That means a single person, a sacrifice, can substitute for everyone else. A fully incomplete individual? Are you saying Zenjui was used as the sacrifice? You know what a human swine is? Empress Liu turned Consort Qi into one of those. So the skiing accident was actually part of the ritual? I don't know. All right, our information exchange is over. The most important part of this book has already been torn out. It's of no use to me now. You can keep it. Alrighty. I think everything else... I think everything else should be done.
There's the thing where the guy said he saw Liu go in there alone, and then somewhere else he said he went there with a friend.
Yeah, the teacher said that he went in there alone, but then the store owner said that he went in there with a friend.
Yeah, so I'm trying to find where it says that in these clues.
Probably be investigation notes.
This is like a quest log, I think, because it has these entries that are crossed out.
Yeah, I think that means it might be done. So is there not anything under the investigation notes tab?
There is. And there's these 4 quests. 3 of them are done.
Okay, that's the one. Sorry, what about manual?
I think that's like the menu of the game.
Oh. What does this thing do?
I'm trying to find 2 clues to combine together. Ideally, they're related or they contradict each other or something like that.
Okay.
So maybe this one, because it talks about being watched. And yeah, this one. So let's combine these 2. Oh, I can only combine... Okay, I guess I can only combine ones that have swirls on them. So I guess we'll try it to see if that works. No.
What's wrong? You look like you have something to ask me. Officer Du, I'd like to ask what Zenjui's crime scene looked like at the time. I want to see if there are any clues. Let me think. When we entered the scene, the deceased was kneeling and leaning forward, facing away from the back door of the classroom, with a rope around his neck. Based on the ligature marks on his neck and the condition of the scene, the preliminary cause of death was asphyxiation caused by pressure from the rope. The back door of the classroom had rusted shut and could not be opened normally, so the only usable entrance and exit was the front door. The front door had been latched, and the latch was broken when the door was forced open. Was Professor Chen the first person to find Zenjui? Yes, Professor Chen Yong was the one who found the body. According to him, after he noticed something was wrong, he called several students over to help force the latch open, or so the door open. They only entered the classroom after breaking the latch. I don't think the current evidence is enough to support the conclusion that Zenjui took his own life. Yes, the university leaned towards suicide because they believed that latching the door, placing one's head into the noose, and then kneeling with one's back to the door did not theoretically require full use of both hands. Even with both hands still recovering, they argued that limited arm movement could have made it barely possible. However, Li Zhenjui was still recovering at the time. Even if he could barely take care of himself, it would have been very difficult for him to set up such a complicated scene alone. More importantly, if this had been an impulsive suicide, he likely would not have chosen such a cumbersome method that required preparation in advance. However, for now, these are still only points of suspicion, and we lack more substantial evidence. On the other hand, Louis Zhenjui was indeed under severe mental pressure at the time, which is one of the reasons the university insisted on the suicide conclusion. However, there were nearly 2 overlapping ligature marks on the victim's neck. Their force directions were not entirely consistent, and they did not quite match what would be expected from a simple hanging. Okay, thank you, Officer Dew. The crime scene was a locked room. The body was discovered by Chen Yang, and the cause of death was indeed asphyxiation. There were 2 ligature marks on Liu Jinjui's neck. The 2 marks almost perfectly overlapped, but eerily, neither looked like the mark left by an ordinary hanging. I've investigated enough for now. I should go see if Officer Dew's request to unseal the scene has been approved. I'm ready on my end. Let me know when you're ready, and I'll break the seal and take you in. All right, let's go. Oh.
Wait, are you going into Building 7 to investigate? If possible, please let me go in with you. Send you as my student after all. I want to see if there's anything I can help with.
Mr. Chen, we don't know what the situation is like inside Building 7. Wouldn't it be too dangerous for you to come with us?
It's alright. I'm still in decent health. Besides, I don't want to simply wait outside for news.
You may come with us, but you must stay with me and not leave the group on your own. I need to secure the scene, and I also need to ensure your safety.
No problem. I'll cooperate.
I'm sure you will. All right, this is the crime scene. Louis Jinjui was found right there. Building 7 is in disrepair. The wiring is old, so the hallway lights are out. Of course it's going to be in the dark. We don't know which classrooms still have working lights, so it's best to bring a light.
Then let's see what the other clues we can find here.
No problem, but...
I know. I'll be right by your side, Officer Dew. The students say Building 7 is very strange, and it's dark now. I have a feeling something unusual might happen here. Everyone should be careful.
Can we turn it off now? No, I'm just kidding. There are a few pieces of chalk on the chalk tray of the blackboard, and usually they have bite marks on them as if someone had bitten them. Okie dokie. A piece of chalk with clear teeth marks on its surface. There are some strange doodles on the blackboard, but they are too messy. It might take some effort to recognize anything from them.
Does she have the best perception? I don't remember.
Character info.
What the heck?
Perception.
Maybe it's inspiration. Yeah, I think she has the best one.
It should be her. Yeah. There's a stick figure drawing on the blackboard, crooked and clumsy, but it seems to show a person with no arms climbing onto a table to hang themselves. What does this mean? Is someone trying to say that Zenjui could have hanged himself, even with his hands injured? But he was found by the back door, and this shows a figure climbing onto a table. On the blackboard is a simple chalk drawing depicting an armless stick figure climbing a table. Okie dokie. A crumpled tissue lies on the floor, with faint traces of chalk dust and saliva on it. Crumpled tissue with dry water stains and chalk marks on its surface. There's a fire evacuation plan on the wall. This should be very useful. Another map?
What the heck?
Okay.
Weren't they over there? How'd they get over here? They teleport.
No, that's where the other people from the investigation are. That's creepy. A brand new mask. The paint on it isn't even dried yet. It looks like a prop from a haunted house. Yep, that's creepy. A crudely made clown mask with paint on its surface not yet fully dry. Clearly a recently completed work. There's something shiny down at the bottom.
Yeah, I want a lantern though. How do I see
oil
who has
lamps.
what? Like, I want to make sure everybody has a light source, but I don't know how to see each individual person's inventory.
Oh.
So what did he say?
You can doodle on them to leave markers, and I have no idea what that says.
Like this? Oh yeah,
This
that's what
this
you...
one says room 2.
Yeah, I don't know. Like, does everyone have shared inventory, or only she has a flashlight, or like who has what? Like that's...
No, I think when you grab stuff, everybody is getting it. Like that is now in. Oh,
Here, give him... And I guess... Oops. Yeah, trade with him. No, not trade with him. Oops.
can you click on trade?
So maybe because I'm out of moves. Maybe that's why it won't let me do it.
Well, hold on. There was some other stuff down there.
Well, before... Because I don't know when the lights are going to turn off. Yeah, like, see something might happen
And
there.
a nauseatingly bizarre odor suddenly assaults, distorting Chris's vision until everything becomes blurred, as if transported to a dimension outside reality. Yet others seem completely unaware, making Chris wonder, is he alone caught in this indescribable anomaly?
Did we just make it? No.
The bizarre odor coils around Chris like a living thing. As its intensity grows, he feels submerged in frigid, viscous liquid, suffocating and bone-deep chill intertwining to steal his ability to cry out. His consciousness drowns in endless terror, leaving only despair towards the unknown abyss. Chris has lost 5 sanity.
Oh, movements in the dark.
Okay, Chris.
Please give me a lantern.
Be careful. Safety is the most important thing.
I will. If you need any help, just say the word. Alright. Large piece of black cloth sewn into the shape of a robe. The fabric looks new and has a characteristic of smell of new dye.
A large piece of thick black fabric cut into a cloak shape with neat edges. Clearly a new product.
There's a piece of rope on the ceiling and fan that looks a bit off. There are similar rope loops on the other ceiling fans, probably for hanging some dolls as Halloween decorations or scary props. But the rope is in the middle. In the middle is only a very short piece, and the cut is very rough. Looks like it was cut in a hurry.
A small piece of rope found beneath a ceiling fan in the art room. Its cross-section is rough and uneven, as if it was hastily cut in an emergency. Without careful observation, this important detail could easily be missed.
Suspicious figure.
No, don't go down there.
I think he's on the other side of a wall.
Okay.
There are drag marks on the floor, likely left when someone dragged something across it.
There are obvious drag marks on the back door floor, corroborating the marks on Liu Jinju's clothes mentioned by Du Yulan.
Looks like someone once stayed in this corner.
In the corner behind the door, there's a faint string of footprints, seemingly left by someone standing there for a long time.
The switch is off. Oh, I turned off the lights. Switch is on.
Switch is on.
Right. We can open it directly.
No. Please don't. Oh, my word.
Should probably turn on my lantern so I can see. Ooh, a suspicious figure. Let's open the door.
Hey, look, to the left, there's a save. Look.
There's a door here that needs to be open. You can use an item or attack the door.
Look, there's a save.
This? Oh, the stack of books is a save? I didn't even realize that.
Yeah.
I can't open these doors? It says use item. I don't know what they mean by that. Oh, look, it's a figure. Let's kill him.
Okay. Be over 28, please be okay, good.
How? Did he just die from one punch? Alright. You're reading the narration, Jubilee, so this is your line.
Well, he strikes out and the suspicious figure floats to the ground after being throat punched in the jugular
Hey, like he
and disappears in a puff of smoke.
It says clues can be synthesized. Which clues? Teeth mark and... No, not teeth mark. What else?
Yeah, that one. No. Teeth mark and the tissue.
Yeah, but tissue isn't here.
Oh.
Unless, what's this? Oh, footprints. Footprints was drag, maybe?
There's the tissue on the top.
Oh. I had to scroll, I guess. Okay, how do I get rid of these? There we go. Nope. Tattoo with what? Nothing, I guess.
Wait. The tattoo with the...
Discovery of body with...
Okay. Oh, discovery of the body with the ligature marks? No. A piece of rope with the ligature marks?
No, we can do multiple, actually. We can do... It might be 3 at a time.
Oh.
4 at a time.
Lovely.
Looks like it can be something like secret. Oh, here. Fabricated locked? Above ceiling fan? So I guess this means 3 clues involving above the ceiling fan. So that's going to be a piece of rope.
Okay, so the rope.
Maybe track marks? I don't know.
The ligature
Blackboard.
marks.
Oh, yeah. Okay. Ligature.
And the...
What?
No, and the... No. The piece of rope, the 2 ligature marks, and the discovery of the body. Okay, take the discovery of the body off. And then go to the second page. And do the drag marks.
What the heck?
A hastily cut piece of rope remained on the ceiling fan. 2 eerie ligature marks on Liu Jinju's neck and the winding drag marks on the floor, suggesting an unsettling possibility. He was initially hung from the ceiling fan and later moved behind the door.
When I talked to Yulan, she mentioned 2 ligature marks on Zenyu's neck combined with the rope on the fan and the drag marks on the floor. Based on evidence at the scene, Zenji was initially hung from the ceiling fan, but the killer had to take the body down urgently for some reason, so they cut the rope with whatever sharp tool was on hand. The haste is precisely why the cut on the rope is so rough. Then he dragged Zenju's body to the back door, tied the remaining rope to the doorknob, and adjusted Zenju's posture to a kneeling position, thus faking a suicide? But why was Zenju hanging from the ceiling fan in the first place? If one mark was from the kneeling behind the door and the other was from hanging from the fan, then who hung Zenju from the fan and why did they move the body behind the door? Alright, so then fabricated locked. We have to use 5 clues to do that.
Okay, so I'm gonna say the
Discovery.
chalk with the teeth mark.
Tissue. Fingerprint.
Yeah.
And then 1 more because we need 5, right?
And the graffiti blackboard. Wow. Footprints behind the front door reveal the truth. Someone hid behind the door after locking it, waiting for the discoverers to break in before blending into the crowd. Since only Professor Chen Yang and the students entered the room, whoever staged the scene was likely among them. The tissue, chalk, and
we'll never know what the rest says.
Well, can you like scroll down with the middle wheel or no? Okay.
There are footprints behind the front door, and if the front door is the only entrance, when Professor Chen and the students found the body, the door was locked. He told the students to break it down. the door was broken down and the person standing behind the door would be in the perfect blind spot. You just need to blend in with the students entering the room to avoid suspicion. In that case, this person must be dressed as a student and not very old. Then you said he was being watched by those 4th and 5th year students. Could it be? Then the bite marks on the chalk, the tissue, and the diagram on the blackboard. It seems someone wanted to pretend to be Zenju and leave clues on the blackboard. But they overlooked one thing. It would be almost impossible for Zenyu to use tissue and chalk with his injured hands. So, could it be that this person initially wanted to use the diagram to reveal the process of Zenju's suicide, but then realized it wasn't convincing, so they chose to move Zenju's body behind the doorknob to create a suicide scene that could have been done by Zenju himself, and then set this place as a locked room so that everyone would mistake Zenju's death for suicide. But that's not right. Zenyu could have done it himself following the blackboard procedure, and the rope loop on the fan was a part of setup. Could it be that Zenju's intended to use seemingly impossible to complete by oneself suicide method to cast suspicion on someone, and this person discovered Zenju's intention, first tried to leave a diagram, then felt something was wrong and moved the body? In that case, the owner of the saliva on the tissue is highly suspicious. He may have directly witnessed Zenju's death. I must keep this evidence and have Yulan check it later.
Mm-hmm.
And we don't have enough to do the
Nice.
tattoo of anything.
Okay, so we have 2 more clues to find. Excuse me.
We can open it directly.
More saving.
Why is it so dark in here?
I'm trying not to be scared.
Don't be scared.
I'm trying not to be scared.
It's locked. We need a key.
Ah. Okay. Check the map.
I guess we're like around here.
Yeah. Okay. I don't see anything shining in this room.
How
Oh.
about this?
Unknown creature model. A model of an unknown creature. You have never seen anything like it before, but the model was too small to make out more details. You couldn't resist picking up the statue to examine it, but you felt as if this unknown creature's statue was staring at you, its profound gaze seemingly ready to devour you. You felt as if you were in darkness. Great. Oh, good.
Easy for babies.
Easy for babies.
Alright, maybe this is a good stopping point.
No.
What do you mean no? We're about 2 hours in.
That's true. Okay, so when are we going to play this one again? In a year?
Yeah, 10 years from now. Jubilee, I need to stream on TikTok after this.
Oh.
So you gotta watch and then you gotta give me a like on the stream, because apparently that's a a requirement. All right, Jubilee.
Huh?
You gotta watch the TikTok stream and give me a like.
Oh, yes, of course.
All right. Thank you then. Let me end this stream.
Thanks for having me on your stream. Now I'm going to go figure out if any of the eggs in my refrigerator are bad.
Okay.
Because you can tell if an egg is bad when you put it in water. If it sinks and lies flat on its side, it's perfectly fresh. If it sinks but stands upright, it's older but still safe to eat, probably for hard boiling. If it floats to the surface, throw it away.
All right. See
So
you
I
later,
know.
Jubilee.
Bye.
So thank you everyone for tuning in. That was the Eclipse Files with Jubilee OBI. Be sure to give her a follow. Regular schedules top left corner of the screen every Thursday, 7:30 p.m. Pacific. It's Steph's Thursday stream where we'll be playing Silk Song with Steph for the foreseeable future. Every Saturday, 6 p.m. Pacific, that's about 2 hours ago anytime. So we have the solo Saturday stream where I play random games from a review queue. We got the Discord. Join the Discord for updates. this schedule and any announcements for off-schedule streams. Let's see the calendar here. Today is Tuesday, so tomorrow, Wednesday, we're playing Nova Hearts with Bunny Celeste. And Thursday, we're doing Silk Song with Steph. And then Friday, we're doing Paranormal Night Shift with Shen. And then Saturday, we're doing Unplugged with Gremlin Girlfriends. Look forward to that. And yeah, I think that's it. So thanks again, everyone, for tuning in. I'll let you guys enjoy the rest of Capri while I look for some to raid.